Hello students, in today's class let us continue with the exercise in arithmetic progression based on finding the nth term, right? So in last class we have completed till 8th question, so let us see how we can solve the 9th question. As I told you, the entire exercise is based on a single formula. Hope you remember. Finding the nth term an, which is equals to a plus n minus 1 times d, where d is the common difference and a is the first term. Now let us move on to the 9th question. If the third and the 9th terms of an AP are 4 and minus 8, which means a3 is 4 and a9 is minus 8, which term of this AP is 0? Which term of this AP is 0? In the sense, they asked you to find n. So taking an as 0, you need to find your n. Okay. So by taking a3 equal to 4, you will get one equation by substituting in the formula an. Similarly, by taking a9 equal to minus 8, you will get another equation involving a and d. So if you solve these two equations, you can find what is your a and d. Then take an as your 0. This is similar to the problem which we have done already. See, which term of the AP is 78. So what we did, we have taken this as our an and we found what is n. The same way here, you have to take 0 as your an and you have to find what is your n. So I am leaving this problem to you. Let us move on to the next question. The 17th term of an AP exceeds its 10th term by 7. Find the common difference, right? Now let us see how we can solve this. Now see what is given in the question. 17th term exceeds 10th term by 7. 17th term means what? A17 exceeds 10th term. So which means the difference between the 17th term and the 10th term is 7, right? The 17th term exceeds the 10th term by 7, which means the difference. Now apply the formula. You know what is an? An is a plus n minus 1 times d, right? So now in the place of n we have 17. So a plus 17 minus 1 times d minus, whenever you have minus, put brackets. So a plus 10 minus 1 times d equal to 7. So which is a plus 16d minus a plus 9d equal to 7. So if you remove brackets, what will happen? Minus a plus into minus, it will become minus 9d equal to 7. Plus a minus a will get cancelled. What is 16 minus 9? 7, right? So 7d equal to 7. So d equal to 7 divided by 7, which is equal to 1. Therefore, the common difference is 1. Yes, hope you understood. Let us move on to the next question now. Now let us solve the next question. Which term of the AP will be 132 more than its 54th term? It's like mere algebra, solving linear equations. So frame your equations properly, substitute the values of a and d, and if you solve it, if you simplify it, you can arrive at the answer. So it all depends on how are you understanding the question and framing your equation. That's it. So which term of the AP will be, which term vandale, they are asking you to find out n, right? Which term means n. Which term of the AP will be 132 more than its 54th term? So which term of the AP will be 132 more than its 54th term? So it can be taken in this way. Which term? So an will be 132 more than its 54th term. In the sense, the difference between the nth term and the 54th term is 132, right? The same way as we did the previous problem, they have given in a different words. They told 17th term exceeds its 10th term by 7. Is same as saying the nth term is 132 more than its 54th term, right? Or else, now let us see how we can solve this or restate this in an equation. It is given that nth term will be 132 more than its 54th term. 54th term means a54. Hope you understood now. Or else you can take it in this way. The difference between nth term and the 54th term is 132. The difference between the nth term and the 54th term is 132. This is according to the question, right? According to the question, nth term will be 132 more than its 54th term. Now apply the formula. What is an? A plus n minus 1 times d minus, again this is going to be, since you have minus, open the brackets. So a plus 54 minus 1, 53d equal to 132. To solve this further, we need to know the value of d. So for that they have given you a AP. So d is equal to second term minus first term. So 15 minus 3, which is nothing but your 12. So a plus n minus 1 times 12 minus a, plus into minus is minus 53 into 12 equals to 132. Plus a minus a will get cancelled. So this can be simplified in many ways. So I am trying to simplify it in an easier way. You can either multiply term by term and then bring it to the other side. You can find for n. Now what am I going to do is I am going to take 12 common here. So what is left out? N minus 1 minus 53. So I have taken 12 as common. Hope you understood. N minus 1 minus 53. 12 I have taken it common, which is equal to 132. Now bring this 12 to the other side. So n minus 54 equals to 132 divided by 12. How many times? 11 times. So n is equals to 11 plus 54, which is equals to 65. So n is 65. So at 65th term only, 65th term will be 132 more than its 54th term. Right? Now see the next question. Two APs have the same common difference. The difference between their 100th term is 100. What is the difference between their 1000th term? So they are talking about two different APs. So let us assume the two APs as, first AP as A1, A2, A3, etc. and second AP as B1, B2, B3, etc. And it is also given they both have the common difference. They both have the same common difference. Let us assume, let the common difference be D. Right? We are assuming the same common difference as D, and it is also given the difference between their 100th term. Since the first AP we denoted using A, I have denoted its 100th term as A100, and for the second AP I have denoted it as B100. So the difference between their 100th term is 100. They asked you to find the difference between the 1000th term. So we can proceed, right? So first let us find what is the difference between their 100th term. We will start from the given. So what is A100 minus B100, which is given as 100 now? What is AN formula? A plus n minus 1 times D. So 99D minus B1 plus 99. This is also going to be D because it is given, thus they have the same common difference, and we have denoted, we have assumed the common difference as D, which is equals to 100. So A1, first term of the first AP is A1, right? First term of the second AP is B1. So plus 99D minus B1, plus into minus it will become minus 99D equal to 100. So 99D will get cancelled. A1 minus B1 equal to 100. So mark this as 1. Now we need to find the difference between the 1000th term. So find what is A1000 minus B1000, which is equals to A1 plus 999D minus of B1 plus 999D. Obviously these two will get cancelled. So we found A1 minus B1. So the difference between their 1000th term is nothing but the difference between their first terms, since they both have the same common difference. So what is A1 minus B1? 100 by your equation 1. Alright. Therefore the difference between their 1000th term is 100. Yes. Our next question is slightly interesting. Actually the question is to find the number of 3-digit number which is divisible by 7, right? They asked you to find how many 3-digit numbers are divisible by 7. And we know the multiples of any number is going to follow AP, right? Only if we repeatedly add that number, we are going to get its multiples. So multiples of 7, how will you obtain? If you repeatedly add 7, you will get the multiples of 7. Therefore, the common difference is 7 over there. So using that concept, we are going to find out how many 3-digit numbers are divisible by 7. So first we are going to find the AP. So to start with, we need the 3-digit number, first 3-digit number which is divisible by 7. Now which is the smallest 3-digit number? The least 3-digit number is 100, right? Now first let us check whether 100 is divisible by 7 or not. So divide 100 by 7. 7 ones are 7, remainder is 3, 30, 7 fours are 28, so the remainder is 2. So which implies 100 is not divisible by 7, which means if you subtract the remainder from 100, that number will be divisible by 7. So this implies 100 minus 2, which is equals to 98, is divisible by 7. So which implies 98 is the last 2-digit number which is divisible by 7. But we are bothered about 3-digit number here. So add 7 to 98. How much it is? 98 plus 7, which is 105. So this implies 98 plus 7, which is equals to 105. Why are we adding 7? Because we are bothered about a number divisible by 7. Only if we add 7, it will become the multiple of 7, right? So 105 is divisible by 7, and also which is the first 3-digit number which is divisible by 7, right? That is 105 is the first 3-digit number divisible by 7, right? 105 is the first 3-digit number divisible by 7. Now we had to find the remaining AP. So how you will get? Therefore the AP will be 105. The next term will be 105 plus 7, right? Then it goes on. But we are bothered about finding your last term. So from this data, as of now, we found what is our A, what is our D. What is our A? A is going to be 105, D is 7. So if we know what is our AN, then we can find how many numbers are there. We can find what is our N. So now we need to find our AN. And since the question is all about 3-digit number, which is the largest 3-digit number? 999. Check whether it is divisible by 7. If it is divisible by 7, that is going to be the last 3-digit number which is divisible by 7, or else subtract the remainder from 999 as we did here, which will give you the last 3-digit number divisible by 7. So divide it now. See, if we divide 999 by 7, we are getting the remainder as 5. So 999 is not divisible by 7. So we need to subtract this 5 from 999. So if we subtract 5 from 999, what we will get? 994. So 994 will be the last 3-digit number which is divisible by 7. Hope you understood what are we doing now. The question is to find how many 3-digit number divisible by 7. So first let us list out the 3-digit number which is divisible by 7 to find what is our N, the number of terms. So even if we don't list out all the elements, we need to know what is our A, what is our D, and what is our nth term, last term, to find our N. So first term we need to find out. So we checked with the least 3-digit number which is not divisible by 7. So we found the first 3-digit number which is divisible by 7 by subtracting the remainder and then adding 7 to it. Then obviously we know what is our common difference. To find the last term, what we did, we divided the greatest 3-digit number by 7 to check whether it is divisible by 7 or not. But it is not divisible since we got a remainder 5. then we subtracted that remainder from the 3-digit number to get our last 3-digit number divisible by 7. Hence the required AP is now 105 plus 7, which is 112. Likewise it goes on till 994. So thus we obtained our A, D and AN. Now we need to find what is our N. How will you find out? The same AN formula. AN is equals to A plus N minus 1 times D. AN is 994. A is 105. N we don't know. Common difference is 7. So 994 minus 105, which is equals to N minus 1 times 7. So subtract 105 from 994. So if you subtract 105 from 994, we got 889. 889, then bring the 7 to other side, divide it and add 1 to it. So we got N as 128. Thus there are 128 3-digit numbers divisible by 7. Right? Hope you understood. Now see the next question. How many multiples of 4 lie between 10 and 250? This is similar to 13th question. Hope you can do this. How many multiples of 4 lie between? In the sense they asked you to find out what is your N. But lie between 10 and 250. We know very well 10 is not a multiple of 4. So between means you should not include 10 and 250 first of all. So after 10, which number is divisible by 4? After 10, 11 is not divisible, 12 is divisible, right? So the first term of the AP is going to be 12. Then after 12, 16. Likewise the AP goes on. Therefore the common difference is 4. First term is going to be 12. And 250. First check whether 250 is divisible by 4. If 250 is divisible by 4, then find the between only they told, right? So you should not include 250. 250 minus 4 will be the last number which is divisible by 4. If 250 is not divisible by 4, subtract the remainder from 250, that will be the last number divisible by 4, as we did in the 13th problem. So you will get a you will get the AP sequence, right? First term you will be knowing D. First term is 12, D is 4, and last term also you can find out in the sense AN, sorry. Then after finding all these, substitute in the formula and find what is your N. So you are going to do this problem as homework. Next, for what value of N are the nth terms of 2 APs equal? They have given you 2 APs and they asked you to find N for which AN of this AP and AN of this AP are same. So this is very easy. Again you can do it by your own. AN means what is the formula again? A plus N minus 1 times D. You know what is your first term, common difference you can find. N you don't know, retain as such. The same way here also you can find what is your AN. And they told both are equal, so equate both the equations. You can find what is your N. Right? See, this how only you have to proceed your 15th problem. First AP, second AP, both AN are equal. Both the nth terms are equal. When the nth terms will be equal, they asked. So you need to find what is your N. So just find AN for the first AP, AN for the second AP and equate both the equations. Simplify it and solve for N. You will know how for which term both the AP's nth term are equal. For what value of N the nth terms are becoming equal. So I am leaving this problem to you. 16th question. Determine the AP whose third term is 16 and the 7th term exceeds the 5th term by 12. So again they have given you clues to frame your equation. Whose third term is 16. Third term means A3 is 16. So which means A plus 2D equal to 16. Similarly here 7th term exceeds the 5th term by 12. In the sense, how will you frame your equation here? 7th term exceeds the 5th term by 12. In the sense, the difference between 7th term and the 5th term is 12. A7 minus A5 equals to 12. A7 means A plus 6D minus A plus 4D. 5th term means 4D equal to 12. If you simplify, you can come to know what is your D. Substitute that D in the first equation, you will know what is your A. Once you know your A and D, you can very well frame your AP. They didn't ask you the last term, so you can put etc. First term, second term, you can mention or 3 to 4 terms. Then you can place your etc. so that you will get your AP, right? 16th problem is all. Now let us solve the 17th question. Find the 20th term from the last term of the AP. Understand it properly. They asked you to find the 20th term from the last. From the last they asked you to find. So what are we going to do? We are going to consider this AP in the reverse manner, taking A as your 253, and we are going to find our common difference, then A20 as usual, because from the last means we are going to consider this as our A. So in the reverse manner we are going to consider our AP. So normally how will you find your difference, common difference? Second term minus first term. So since we are considering in this way, it should be 3 minus 8, because if we consider from the last, 3 will stand your second term and A will be your first term, in such way, right? So it will become 3 minus 8. So your common difference will become minus 5 here. So using that A and common difference, taking your n as 20, you can very well find what is your A20. So hope you can do this. Now let us see the next question. The sum of the 4th and the 8th terms of an AP is 24, and the sum of the 6th and the 10th term is 44. Find the first 3 terms of the AP. Again, it's very easy problem. A4 plus A8 is equals to 24. A6 plus A10 equal to 44 are 2 equations given. Solve those 2 equations and find what is our A and D. After finding A and D, you can very well write the first 3 terms of the AP, right? Now let us see. So see what is given. A4 plus A8 is 24, A6 plus A10 is 44. We need to find the first 3 terms. So using this, substitute in the formula AN, A plus N minus 1 times D. A4 means A plus 3D, A8 means A plus 7D equal to 24. Resolve it and simplify, we will get one equation. Similarly, apply the formula in the second equation, you will get your second equation. Then simplify 1 and 2 by solve it by elimination method or subtracting those 2 equations. You can find what is your D. After finding D, substitute in any one of the equations that will give you A. Once you know what is your A and D, you can very well find your first 3 terms. What are the first 3 terms? A plus D, A plus 2D, right? So you can substitute in that and find what are the first 3 terms. Hope you can solve this by your own. Let us see the next question. Subbarao started work in 1995 at an annual salary of rupees 5,000 and received an increment of rupees 200 each year. In which year did his income reach rupees 7,000? Hope you understood the question. A is 5,000 and common difference. Every year he got an increment of 200 rupees. So D is going to be 200. In which year did this income reach 7,000? So AN is 7,000. So A is 5,000, D is 200, AN is 7,000. You need to find what is your N. So after 1995, at which year he will get 7,000? So N, if you find, you can tell at that year, N will give you how many years. So after that many years, his income will reach 7,000. You can give your conclusion, right? Let us see the last question. So Ramkali saved rupees 5 in the first week of a year and then increased her weekly savings by rupees 1.75, 1 rupee 75 paise. If in the nth week her weekly savings become rupees 20.75, 20 rupees 75 paise, find N. This is again the same question as 19. Here your A is rupees 5 and common difference is 1 rupee 75 paise and AN is 20 rupees 75 paise. The only difference is the things are in decimal year. You need to get your N, right? So I am leaving these questions to you. So hope you can you understood. We done all the 20 questions based on only one formula, that is nth term of an AP. AN equals to A plus N minus 1 times D, and you have seen numerous ways how the question can be asked. So we have 4 unknown variables in that equation. A first term, D common difference, N the number of terms, and AN is the nth term of the AP. So using these four values in the formula, they may twist the question and they will force you a question, right? So based on the application, you can solve and get your answer. Hope you understood this. So with this, let us wind up today's class. In the next class, let us see how to find the sum of first n terms of an AP, right? Do these problems as homework from exercise 5.2. I have given you all the clues to solve the problem. So solve it by your own. Don't get help from any other resources. Complete all the problems and post it in the group on time, right? If you have any doubts, you can contact me. Thank you, students.